power earlier. I stopped and had that burger in that goddamn restaurant. I was letting my phone charge. Walking along, and I done went back, made 2 videos. Basically, I let myself get so upset. I was about to goddamn have a panic attack. I start calming down. Whew, I get so mad. I get so mad, I'll be about to pass out. Ooh, shit. I was gonna catch the bus. I was like, nah, let me take a walk. I can calm down on my way home. That was last night. I was supposed to. Conrad told me to come onto the Causeway Friday night. I did not come out here because everybody's out here setting up early. There was some shit going down this weekend. There's something going down this weekend because there's too many people out here setting up. Even though this weather kind of messed up, it ain't deterring them in the least bit. So, I had a burger at that restaurant over there and went down that whole price gauge and goddamn gentrification rabbit hole because that restaurant charged me $4 for a goddamn can of Coke. Ooh, I ain't never stirred up so much shit about a $4 Coke. It just made me so mad that they would do that. It's like, it's that same black shit. It's like, they don't want certain people in there, so you just charge ridiculous prices for certain shit. I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody justify shit to me for no $4 motherfucking Coca-Cola, no can. Have a goddamn, the burger costs $9. A Coke costs $4. And the burger came with a drink. He didn't tell me. Well, anytime you charge $4 for a motherfucking Coke, you're supposed to tell somebody that shit. You don't just, like, you want a tea or a sangria? Nah, bring me a Coke. Like, you know that Coke gonna be half the price of your fucking meal. Then don't bring me no motherfucking Coke. Nigga, don't bring me no drink at all if you gonna do that. But that's what, I think that's why I have to travel. Because, you know, little shit like that happen in America all the time. You know how people, I'ma pay more for a Coke. Nigga, I can get a Coke cheaper than $4 at the goddamn airport. And you know they price goes the shit out you there. But see, all that price gouging just turned into goddamn... Price gouging is laws that were paid so people can take advantage of other people. But the people that's getting taken advantage of are getting taken advantage of by companies. Corporations got the power to change laws to price gouge people for all that, like that airport shit. Yeah, all that bottled water. That's just a way to make a nigga buy water. When I was a kid, we didn't buy water at all. Now we buy all our water. The nigga gonna be having you buy water to take a bath. That's what the devil do. Whew. I get so upset by the injustices. And it's not, most of them I've excluded myself from. I'm mad that they doing it to other people. I'm mad that they get away with it. I'm mad they're able to fuck the planet up like that. That's what I'm mad about. I'm mad regular people can't bring their goddamn family down here without having to pay $4 for a motherfucking Coke. You got a family of 4, that's 16 goddamn dollars. Nigga, you need to burn that whole motherfucking restaurant down. But it's only corporations that can do that. A mom and pop, they do it too. They be greedy than a motherfucker. But it's not as bad. Corporations do it worse because they do it the way they get away with it. Like, ain't enough people in that restaurant for me to cuss out. And then they don't have no power or nothing. They getting fucked worse than me. I'm paying $4 for a Coke. What do you think they pay them niggas to work there? That nigga, he probably made 10 cents off that Coke. Yeah. That's the problem. They want to charge people $4 for a motherfucking Coke. Don't pay the people that work there. The food is shit. Fucking couldn't even finish that goddamn hamburger. You want to be fair, I pay for the Coke, but I ain't paying for this goddamn hamburger. It tastes like shit. And that's the problem when you travel too. You go to another country. It's people making your food that don't even... The people that make your food don't enjoy it. They don't like it. That nigga ain't eating no hamburger when he get off work. Or if they are, they eating it because he like it. He made it the way they like it. But before they made it, they never had a hamburger before. So it's impossible for that nigga to make it the way I like it. Because he ain't never tasted a hamburger that I like. So So to go to Beirut like that, you end up, that bullshit ass burger, McDonald's, Burger King, anything would have been better. But that $4 Coke ruined everything. I just, whoo. I got a temper. I can't control my temper. When I get mad, that motherfucker just, that nigga that grabbed that light, he just, ooh. I scared the dudes in the restaurant. He thought I was gonna jump on him. I'm trying to tell him, I'm just, you know, I gotta work through my shit. I just do it out loud. Cause I didn't give a fuck. I was about to throw that goddamn furniture out in the rain. I'll pay for it, but I'm gonna toss this, I'm gonna see how far I can toss this chair. Make me feel better. Yeah, I started ripping the plants off the wall. I had to calm down because I'd be thinking I'd be like God testing me, see if I can keep my patience through this. But then I thought about it. I was like, nah, God know I'm crazy because I'm the raw. I was doing that with the neighbor. My neighbor across the street over here at the Amador. He don't speak no English, but he keep trying to talk to me. He trying to figure out why I carry my flower, and I couldn't figure out why he was so amazed by it. And then the other dude, the French dude that speaks Spanish, was out there, so he was interpreting for us. Dude is in the Yoruba, so he kept associating me with Oshun. He kept saying Oshun. So when I was like, yeah, I know Oshun. I know some of the Orishas, but I don't know them. So when I started reading, I was like, okay, the flower associated with Oshun. So I was like, okay, I got a little Oshun. Is that Christ in it? I read a little more. I was like, oh, Oshun is Sekhmet. Oshun is Hathor. Yeah, I said, oh, that explained a lot. Because I always associated my temper with Sekhmet. Yeah, once I, like, nah, I got to just walk home, smoke this weed. That's going to have to reset my day because I get hyper-focused on shit. I looked up the financial group. I was about to start sending them niggas emails, and I'm going to cuss everybody on that fucking board out. Everybody had something to do with me paying $4 for a Coke. I was going to find them and tell them, fuck you. I still might do it. Well, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to look up that, had that girl tell me, find that group. Because I go down to the other restaurant, they charge $3.80. So everybody down there that's a part of that financial group is down there fucking. But I hate that. That's what I loved about Medellin. Medellin is beautiful for everybody to enjoy. It's like the people that's there get to enjoy it just like I got to enjoy it. Everybody could, it was like it was for everybody. I love that. I love being able to come out to some shit like this, and the vendors, you know, everybody getting ice cream, everybody getting something. That's what it's there for. The worst thing you can do is take a kid around all that shit and they can't afford to get it. The kids can't afford to partake in the shit. That's fucked up. That's a fucked up planet. We supposed to be taking the best care of our kids, not the worst care. We take care of ourselves first and then decide with the kids later. All the money go to the adult shit, the kid shit. If it's money in the kid shit, it's some fucking Disney or something. Fuck Disney in his ass. You ain't supposed to create something to make all kids want to go to it and then make it to where they can't afford to. That's bullshit. I hate all that shit. All that stadium, motherfucker. Oh, rich to do motherfucker get everything, get courtside seats. Motherfucker don't never get nothing way up in the nosebleeds. Bullshit ass motherfuckers. And what fucked that up was we ain't need that before. Because we didn't have to wait on a Super Bowl to have a Super Bowl. We had our Super Bowls in our communities. When you have a community, you give a fuck less what somebody else doing in another state. When you have a community, you know what I'm saying? You know, we used to have communities because we used to have community rivalries. We don't have community rivalries anymore because we don't have communities. We don't give a fuck who the football team playing no more. We barely have a homecoming because we don't have communities. All that was structured through a community. But why? And all of that was built to destroy our communities. Yeah. All of that was built because the minute we went to school, the school disconnected us from our parents. The school is what embedded all that bullshit in us. Because what it was We used to be under the instruction of our parents until we became adults. The adults, when you became an adult, you had a rites of passage. We had a rites of passage. A boy becoming a man, a girl becoming a woman. There was a rites of passage that it was around the age, but it was whenever it was your time. It's like when a girl period fall. You don't know exactly when it's gonna fall because we all different. But we were around our parents enough for them to raise us and be aware of it. When you raising a child in a village, a community, that's what you as a parent, that's one of your proudest moments. You waiting on your child. That's your work that you put in. That's you getting your child ready to go to God. That's what that is. That is a parent. Rented them kids. They not yours. They only yours to get to God. They God's children. You just tending to them. That's all we are. We are God's children. And we are tended to by the ones that's supposed to have enough sense, that's been here longer than the other ones, to tend the other ones to get to God. And you can't get to happiness unless you get to God. Because God is your pure happiness. God is what you want in your heart for yourself. But you too ignorant to know it. You let the devil influence you. So you go around doing devil shit. But God got so much love for you, you got free will. You could do devil shit from here to the end of time if you want. It's gonna feel like you're doing it to the end of time. Cause that shit, the devil shit, you not, matter of fact, if I had to think about it, I wanna say the devil shit is a perfect loop. It's a perfect loop. God loop is not perfect. It's designed for you to be able to grow from it. The devil keeps you in the loop. That's why when you fucking up the same shit. You just following the same fucked up pattern. You keep doing the same fucked up thing. You ain't growing and you ain't moving. You a perfect 360. You see that nigga every year, like, nigga, you are exactly where you were last year. You the exact same nigga. You think the exact same way. Can you imagine that? Every time I go home, I check on people every year. I've changed in the last 4 years. I've been at least 6 different people. And go there and to find them, they still the same person. You know what that means? That's like that glass or the Unbreakable, that Eli Solomon and shit again. When I say them dudes grab that light, that means somebody grabbed your light and ain't nobody else get it. You been one nigga for a whole year. That one nigga, you transition this whole year as that one nigga. That's what the devil wants you to do. Because whether you are growing or not growing, he's extracting the same amount of energy from your ass. Like you in the Matrix, you plugged up, that nigga just pumping your shit. It's easy. You the easiest nigga to tend to in the Matrix because your shit is just the same. It's on a loop. That's like when you watch Rick and Morty, when they had Jerry in that universe where they didn't really put that much power to permeate the universe. Mailman sitting there stuck saying the same phrase and shit. Because that's all you need. You don't need much power for your universe. Your shit the same. Your shit ain't changing. It ain't developing. Ain't nothing moving. Look at the little birds sitting out there. That's what y'all supposed to be. That's what we supposed to be working toward, finding somebody to do that with. That worth more than a goddamn job. Look, we got 2 sets. We got one on each end of the bench. Uh-oh. There they go. There go another zombie bird. Half dead. That's what I'm calling him. Half dead. Come here. Oh yeah, this is amazing. That's why I decided to walk home, because this one of them rare times where it's pretty much rained all first half of the day. But it feels so good out here right now. God damn, that breeze. This feels like Medellin. Remember I said that the other day, like this be perfect? Yeah, this is beautiful. And it feels good out here. Look at that, got some fresh coconuts up there. See what I mean? See the roots of this tree? You see that little stem that's connected to that coconut? This tree pull the nutrients from all the roots and the dirt and the ground and all that shit up through this tree. It got Those juices got to flow up there. And then that water's deposited in that coconut. That's like a filtration system, that's a real reverse osmosis. Because it's going up. Y'all notice how they filter water. That's why parking lots have grass and shit. You know, that's to filter the oil out as the water drains after it rains. They let nature do it. They're like, damn, if nature that good, why aren't we applying nature to everything? Matter of fact, we fucked up. Let's put some nature on us. See if we can fix that shit. Yeah, I said I was gonna walk home. Matter of fact, when I say that burger was bullshit, I'm talking about straight bullshit. And I roll the dice whenever you get a hamburger outside America, you rolling the motherfucking dice. Whew, that is an American product. If it wasn't for Americans, nobody would eat hamburgers outside America. Yeah, I sat there, got me a little 50% charge. I was like, y'all niggas, I paid $4 for a Coke. I'm gonna drain every bit of energy out of here. Look at it now. That's the secret to life right there. Right there. See that family? That's a family. They might have their problems, but as long as they understand they are the most important thing in this world to each other, they ain't got no problems. Most of us, it's working through that. Because I know with me, I didn't really come from a family. You talk about healthy and unhealthy. I came from unhealthy. That's what puts you out in the world. That's what makes you run away from home. That's what makes you get out in the world and get fucked up. You ain't got no family. I mean, ain't nobody looking out for you. Ain't nobody, and that's not to say nobody loved you or they wasn't looking out for you. They just wasn't capable of it because they not healthy. They broke. That's what being in poverty is. You broke. You are broken. That's why that's a term. Like broke mean no money. You have no money because you were broke. And you have to fix yourself. Part of fixing yourself is realizing that you broke. That's why when you find people that's broke, they don't have God in their life. Broke people do not have God in their life. Yeah. All people with God in their life are rich. Because being broke is not having enough. Nothing is ever enough for you because you broke. No matter what we do, you're not fixed. No matter how much money we give you, you still broke. You see what I'm saying? You could be broke and I give you money. That's not gonna fix you because you're gonna go broke. You're gonna spend the money I got because we never fix you in the first place. All you could be is broke. And everybody come around you, you'll break them because you broke. You're a bad influence to the people around you. You're going around and breaking motherfuckers. You gotta fix yourself. You gotta fix yourself with God. You broke because you don't love yourself. You don't know who you are. That's why you broke. If you knew who you were, you wouldn't be broke. Ain't no way in the world you could be broke if you know who you are. If you know God, you know who you are. And that's what knowing God is. People be like, I'm gonna know God, I'm gonna read. God is more than reading the Bible. God is more than what people tell you. You gotta go inside yourself and find God. Ain't nobody go in you and find God for you. But you. Yeah. If it be like, shit, motherfucker. People, I read a quote this morning that said, I can't remember who he said it. I gotta go back and remember where I saw it. But it said, doing nothing is the hardest thing to do. I was like, whoo. I read some comments after that. I was like, whoo, they don't get it. They don't get it. That's like, one time in one of them interviews, Deion Sanders said, when you alone in that room, you know, it don't matter how many people in there. When it don't matter how many people in there and you still alone. That's where that quote come from. When Lil Wayne had an interview one time where he said, When them doors close, you by yourself. No matter who you are, when them doors close, you are by yourself. And that's why you gotta find God. That's where that quote come from. Doing nothing is the hardest thing to do. That shit is, whoo. That's your testament as a man and as a woman. Because it's easy to work toward a goal when you know what the goal is. It is hard to work toward something you don't know which way to go. You don't know what to do. When you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing but sit there and wait. That is the hardest shit to do, because you feel like you can't do nothing to influence the outcome of this but wait. That's where faith come in. You gotta have faith that God is there. You got to have faith to say, look, I put in all the work I needed to put in. I have done my part. All I need is for God to do what God's supposed to do. And God's going to do that every time. Because God ain't got no choice. That's the perfection of God. That's why it's God. But then that's the very reason why all of us are here are able to do anything. If we can't do that, we wouldn't be able to do nothing. That's why I say, the more you find out about this world, the more you understand about yourself. The more you understand about yourself, the more you realize ain't nobody to blame for nothing going on in your life. For nothing. The way it is, nothing. You can't do nothing but be thankful at the end. Because being unhappy is not being able to see how blessed you are. Most people's unhappiness could be cured with a field trip. All I gotta do is take them down there to the homeless shelter. Half the people that got all them problems in their life, all you gotta do is add some of them people problems to their life for 24 hours. Them 24 hours up, they be like, man, give me my goddamn life back. I can't wait to get to my life. And their life might not be as hard as your life. But the thing is, you are used to your life. You're used to dealing with the shit. That's why you take your problems and your happiness for granted in the first place. Yeah, you're used to it. That's why, what's happening? If you think you live somewhere fucked up, you go somewhere more fucked up. You can't wait to get back home. You're like, shit, I wasn't happy with what I had. Sometimes it don't take nothing but a conversation for you to realize what you have. That's most of the time. That's just being human. We take the most important shit for granted. That's why it's hard for us to understand what something really means until after we lose it, because we take it for granted when we got it. Working at Amador and would like to master English. Shit, keep living. Keep talking, communicating. You in the right place. Ain't nothing but English up and down here, damn near. It's gonna end up picking up, like I pick up, I don't know if I wonder if I learned Spanish just doing this shit I do, because I don't know, I learned how to order a 2-piece. I do. You just learn how to get by with the shit you need in life. I know how to say what I want. When I was buying pussy, I could negotiate that. Didn't speak a lick of Spanish. Didn't even need a translator. Yeah, when you want something to get done, you get that shit done, I promise you. That's all you gotta do is realize, like, man, when I want something, when you want it, you go get it. That's what realizing who God is will make you realize too. You'll sit back and go, damn, I have pretty much went and got everything I wanted in my life that I said I to. All that other shit just be conversations you lying to the people and yourself, and you know it. So you don't go get that shit, because you never wanted it. You just talking shit. Oh no, it rained early. Shit, it got down. It rained for, what time is it? It rained from about, shit, a good hour and a half. Well, let's say it rained for about 45 minutes, broke for a little while, and rained another 45 minutes. It looked like it would rain the rest of the day. And now, I would say, that's it over there. Because it came from like back behind, when I was down there, it came from this way, so it swept right across here to over there. That's the rain. Cause you could see so far out here, you could, that was even in Medellin. You could always see the rain coming. Like here, it'd be raining in the city over there, you could see the shit raining. It's sunny over here. Yeah, Medellin, you see that rain coming across the valley, you're like, uh-oh, here it comes. That's why it's never, I can say that, it's never that big of a deal when it rains here, because people, you smell it, you see it, it's all the signs. You can do that in Texas too, but then sometime out of Texas, that shit just start raining. You're like, where the fuck this come from? Ain't even no clouds here. The sun out. Oh, devil white burnt cornbread. She didn't learn how to cook in all these years since I was a kid. It's the only way we could explain it. That's our signs when we was a kid. Start raining, ain't no clouds out. Oh, devil white burnt cornbread. Audi convertible. Uh-oh. Is he down here? We got a fisherman down here. Down here, got his pole in the water. That's why I say, like, down way on the other end down there, they be fishing a lot. Because up and down here be tourists all the time. It's just better fishing spots down there. It's more secluded. I don't know. It just seemed like more, you will see. It's like more of a fisherman's place. This shit here along here is like tourists. And they probably don't want dead fish all on the side of the thing and shit, old bait. Nah, he ain't fishing. I passed by here a couple of times. They had them, I don't know where I was about to say Thailand, but they're not Thailand. That's some little Peruvian looking people be out here. Had them old, had a string where they wrap it around that stick or whatever, cast it out, bring it back like a reel. I was like, damn. Why they had that fishing down to an art. I said, damn, that's the closest thing, go in that water and get that fish yourself. That's why I say they working on the street. I guess they park that on the weekend and leave it alone, only work during the week. This is one of the biggest positives about my life over the last 3-4 years. I've always been, the last 3-4 years, I've been in an environment to where I can just take this walk like this. People don't realize how, as a matter of fact, I can give you an example. As opposed to you living in America and working right now, and you be like, I want to move out of America and retire. You want what I got? You're going to have to do the Clockwork Orange. Because it's many people outside America doing what I do now that ain't in the frame of mind I'm in, because they still in America, if you could understand what I'm saying. That Clockwork Orange is, have y'all ever seen that? Y'all generation? That's Generation X baby boomer. This is a British movie where they took these criminal ass, the leader of a gang, you know. The British criminals were bad because them niggas ain't have guns. So they causing trouble and shit, beating people up, hitting them with sticks and clubs and all this type shit. So British violence was a lot more violent than American violence. So in this movie, them niggas was kind of like, their violence was more hands-on type shit. But they took one of them dudes in order to rehabilitate him and to desensitize his ass. You know, they put him in that chair and made him watch puppies licking each other and shit. No, they didn't start there. They made him watch extreme violence. They made him watch violence like all day and shit. And to where he tried to close his eyes when he not looking at it, and they pull his eyes open. They made that nigga watch some violence until every time he saw violence, he got sick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, between 4 and 5. We might pass by the museum and see. We're gonna be there. Yeah, like I said, I hadn't been out here at night. Well, when I first got here, I came out here kind of in the evening. But I haven't like made plans like even like Friday. Like last night they had something. Conrad told me to go down there last night. That's where all the women was gonna be, and I forgot. Something told me to set my goddamn timer because I was just sitting at the house. I'd have came out just to check it out. What time is it? 1:50. Let me see. I was about to say I might come out tonight, but I don't know. By the time I make it home, it's gonna be about 3 o'clock. Smoke my weed. Then it's gonna be about 6 o'clock. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. I might go by that little restaurant and grab me whatever they cooking for later on the night. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Latin America. I like pasta and spaghetti. I go get some of them Hebrew nationals, cut them wieners up into my spaghetti. But all of Latin America, you could always get a lasagna. You could damn near go in the pharmacy and get a lasagna in Latin America. They sell lasagnas everywhere. You'd be like, wait a minute, what is the fascination with Latin America and lasagna? Yeah, them motherfuckers make lasagna. Every buffet table gonna have lasagna. Oh yeah. Now that rain come out of nowhere. But yeah, we saved that shit. That's what's making it feel so good out here. It feels like it's, man, I go home and let the windows up. Yeah, I was thinking about that, like where I stay at, like dude cut me a deal. And this once you leave America, people are just conscious, like Medellin didn't really have air conditioners. But even here, they have air conditioners, but you don't run them all. I can't run that air conditioner like I do in Texas. Like in Texas, our air conditioner just stay on all goddamn day. Texas, we don't turn that motherfucker off at all. So, well, now I take that back because I've been Clockwork Orange. My kids are like that now. Like when I go home, I like to throw my doors open. I got me some burglar bar screen doors in the hood. I like shit. I ain't get them for nothing. I like to open them up, let the breeze pass through. And my body temperature, although I'm a Leo and I sweat a lot and all that, as long as I can moderate my body temperature, I don't get like I used to. Cause I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. Like I was saying, I used to have to have a hot shower and all that shit. I kind of changed my body temperature a little bit because I ain't in that working environment eating shit. I don't have to, like when I go home now, a day like today, I won't even turn the air conditioner on. I just throw a window open, put a fan on or some shit. Matter of fact, I'm not even used to that cold air hitting me like that no more. That's a part of all that American shit. It used to be spoiled. My kids would come here, I'd have to pay the electric bill because them niggas wouldn't leave from in front of the air conditioner. Like that little car. That's some travel shit. That's an expat car right there. I'll give me one of them motherfuckers. They look like you're going everywhere. Did y'all see that? Did y'all get a chance to look at that little green car? I don't know if I caught a good picture of it. I hope they come back. That looked like that little car the motherfuckers used to drive around in them movies used to come on late night on Showtime in the movie channel. You used to have to stay up real late to watch Emmanuel Goes to Paris. Emmanuel Does Germany. That was a little first hint to a little late night porn, light porn. You have to wait up late on cable. Because when you was younger, y'all ain't had cable. Cable didn't come till you was in middle school. Then you have to wait until your parents go to sleep. Hope they forget to tell you to go to bed. Wait up and see some titties at night. You stay up half the night to watch. You know when the scene coming too. You know when the scene and everything. Cause you can't record it. You ain't got to record it, but you know when that time comes, when that movie comes. She gonna show them titties. Was I the only one did that? Was I the only one knew that shit? 1880 to 1980. Centenario. De la Premier. Like I say, I don't know the pronunciations of the Spanish. I could read that shit in English, maybe. And I never got none of that. That's the reason why I don't think like other people too. All that, like if I try to spell a word or some shit, I never learned none of that shit. If I can't remember how to spell it, then it just don't get spelled. And my memory is based on how relaxed I am. So if I'm relaxed, I can spell anything because I can see it in my head. If I get nervous, I can't see shit. I can't even remember what we talking about. That's why the more I am unequivocally me, the more comfortable I am at being me, the more I just flow. That's you too. Once you start realizing how much you love yourself and God and all that, once you start realizing how much you love yourself, you're going to put God above everything. Once you start putting God above everything, you're going to be behaving like you don't give a fuck about nobody else. Because you don't care how they feel. Because you riding with God. You like, shit, I don't care how you feel because however they feel is not going to be in line with God. You see what I'm saying? Because once you accept God, you're going to be doing everything to keep yourself aligned with God to where you don't care about the other people's opinion at all, I promise. It's going to be like you're on the planet by yourself. It's you and God. That's why you the chosen. You ain't got nobody to talk to. So you don't give a fuck about how people feel. Like, I don't give a fuck how you feel about what I'm saying. You know, get somewhere you can't hear me or whatever. Anything outside the normal respect you get to a human being, you know, I'm not going to do nothing to fuck your experience up that God bless you with. But as long as I'm not doing that, then I thought that was a snake. Boy, y'all was about to be looking up at the sky. Y'all have seen me come back like, is he gone? Well, I can hear some music coming from the bayou. Look at that boat cutting through there. Where you at? Damn, this camera made it look like he was way out there. Like, shit, I must not have the focus right. Goddamn taxi back here. What you doing, man? You all out of pocket. Lost. Get out here before he get his ass a ticket. Oh, they got this part open. I'll walk y'all through here. Let's walk to the other side. It really got something going on, because it's normally blocked out. Yeah, they got like a little trail over there going to that corner store. See that hummingbird? There you go. Oh, he landed. You know what that means, huh? Shit, we all finna get some money in the next 48 hours. Just from nowhere. Spotted. We got you with your wings closed. Goddamn hummingbird looking like a fairy. Spot that anyway. bio. Upstairs. I don't know what they got up. We about to find out. That's the other thing about being retired in another country. When I go in buildings and shit, look at that. I be able to go places I ain't supposed to be because I'm older, and then they be thinking I speak Spanish sometime, and then as long as you keep your mouth shut and look like you're supposed to be there, which I pretty much do, nobody ever tell me stop or nothing. I just discover I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, like, ooh, shit, I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. Right. Make sure, all right, $1.50 Coke. Anywhere they charge $4 for a goddamn Coke, I cannot do anything. They have a coffee out here though. It's not bad. Y'all hear that? That's Anderson .Paak. Come on, we going back down here. That nigga jamming Anderson .Paak. I'm trying to think of the word. That was nice. Anderson .Paak. Tiny Desk. Y'all never jammed that. Go back and Anderson .Paak and the Free Nationals on Tiny Desk. That was the song we were playing just now.
No sabré qué decir. Sé que no estoy y lo ves, pero sé que hicimos lo mejor con el significado que tenemos del amor. Esta vez
Okay, I'm coming back tonight. What time is it? 2 o'clock, I'll be back by 6. For sure, because they just practicing now, rehearsing. You can hear that shit all out here. I can sit out here on the water and listen to this thing. Possibly, you hear the acoustics. All right. On to the next one. On to the next. On to the next. You make me come down. That's the name of that song. Anderson .Paak, Come Down. You're gonna make me get too high. I might never come down. This is the little part I was talking about, where they got the little trail through here. Go look at this ecosystem. We go look at an example of what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to live with nature, not against nature. That means like nature. Nature is the example because that's where we come from. We are a series of repeating patterns. We are repeating patterns from when we didn't have a way to even repeat the pattern. We were just, y'all remember that when we were just little amoebas? Look at this tree. God damn. Now look at this. This EY right here. Y'all know what would make that EY? Because it's been here longer. It's the oldest thing here, so it would be the foundation of the whole ecosystem. Everything, all this other vegetation, all these plants, all of this shit, all of this life is written into this tree. This tree roots, you know how big, you see how them branches spread out? There are roots under this that run all this just like those branches. Then look at what the branch do. God damn, look at this shit. The branch reach back down and create a root system here. Now tell me it ain't collecting, all that's doing is collecting information. Look, this is a whole nother, this is what I was talking about. This right here. These are roots, it's not a tree. This is a root that came down from a tree branch into the ground. Yeah, we got some reverse growth going on. Ain't that something? The tree. Wow, I bet you its roots, the tree roots touch each other. The tree can shake its own hand. All this is one tree. That right there, coming off, all that's still the same tree. It look like it's holding it up, don't it? Like a crutch, you know how you get an old man? His arm out there, look at that. The tree got a crutch. Nature is so fascinating. We can learn all we need to do. How we be like, man, my life fucked up. Nigga, you need to go watch a tree grow. You don't know what to do. Go back to your roots. Look at this tree. God damn. If I had to live in the jungle, I wouldn't be far from this tree. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the other thing. You see how ain't no growth down here? Ain't no growth down here because we did it. But even if this was a forest flow, in most cases it'd be like this. Because when the ecosystem is thriving, it probably be bushes or shit here, but it's basically clear. When you go in them forests, the paths and all that, I mean, the ground be cleared out because all the life that live around it. And then the tree, all them trees perform, they got a canopy over here to where that sunlight can't get down in most cases. But that goes in establishing the ecosystem. If sunlight got all down here, it would be other shit growing that would fuck up the ecosystem. So, and then it ain't a bunch of more trees like this because everything would partake. And if this tree is the center of the ecosystem, when it have its seeds and all that shit, everything is eating off of it. It don't have no, it gotta work out a contract with a bird or something to get its seed away from itself. It don't want to compete with itself, and at the same time with all the other shit that's around it, because if it's the center of the forest, it's all the life is around it. Now, this is us, but an example of us would be like a flower that's not from here coming over here and growing, and then charging everybody $4 for a coat. Man, they'll kick that flower ass. You don't get your ass out of here. Hey, cat. See, plants wouldn't do that to each other. Come over here and start to overcharge. And see, the thing about that though is, let me show you. Anybody come over into this ecosystem trying to charge somebody $4 for a Coca-Cola, that tree right there is gonna take care of that. That tree gonna like, nah, this tree the village elder. It settles all the disputes for all this life around here. Whatever that tree say can't be here, won't be here. Look at that bird in paradise. Oh, look at that little cat over there. Look at that, we got cats in the jungle. Got a Bengal. His back look like a pumpkin, don't it? Like a mad pumpkin. With a tooth, like one tooth pumpkin. Y'all see that? Yeah, get that angle right. Come on. Okay, that's normal. Hey, there you go. That's a pretty big cat. Cats not like dogs. Cats like women. See, like if I wanted to get that cat, if I want to rub that cat, I just can't rub that cat. It'd be like just going to touch a woman. That cat would be looking at me like, nigga, what are you doing? You don't just touch me. But a dog, man, dog, come over there, man, what's happening, man? Everything. That's the difference. That's why if you don't have no woman, you got to get a cat. You got to learn how to treat that cat so you can learn how to treat a woman. But all women ain't like cats. Some women like dogs. We call them tomboys. Our varying personalities. Bam! I already know we finna come out no shit like that. So everybody just come. Oh, this is where I was gonna say them dudes be fishing at. A lot of times along here, where they can catch that grass, be chilling. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, that's a tackle box there. Oh, it is not. Ain't no tackle box. That's a beauty box. Y'all fishing for men. Yeah, they gonna put some makeup on her. Let's see if they can catch a man. I thought that was a tackle box. That's a woman tackle box. That's something that I think that I had gotten used to. That when I go back and listen to the video sometime, I hear all them birds. I be like, God damn, I didn't hear them when I was making that video. I meant to do that too. I'm gonna do that before I leave here. You know how people been pointing their phone up at the sun and then put the captions on? Those are the birds. The captions, the artificial intelligence has reached a level to where it can interpret what the birds are saying. Because the bird speech is a part of our speech, just like the apes and all that shit. We just, we have more control over our vocal cords than the monkeys do, but we came from the monkeys. If you catch somebody, go watch some videos of some people being scared. If we could record the sound they make when you make them jump, it's a monkey sound, but we can interpret that and play it to a monkey, and I bet you the monkey react to it. You scare the shit out of somebody, just, whoa! You know, just, and then you go look at a monkey, and the monkey scream just the same way we do. I swear. You look at it like, God damn. You could scare a nigga back into his primitive state. You done turned that nigga into a monkey. Like, God damn. I'm gonna show you, I walked through here the other day. I got a little video of it. But you see where we at. This is the canal right here, right? Like I say, that's the Bridge of America. Let's see. God damn, that's a big ass ship. Shit. Look at that ship. Wait a minute. Y'all can't see. Oh, shit. Look, it looked like it badly went under the bridge. Damn. But that's the canal right there, right? And then on the other side, you got, there's water on the other side too. But right in between these two is still old base housing. Because all this used to be the military. All this used to be the American military. But I don't know how long this shit here has been empty. But look at this street. It's some rich motherfuckers. Trying to see if is that rain out here or is that just the wind? But see how that shit up there is just abandoned? Oh, this was housed until 1999? So this been empty for 24 years? 24, 25 years this been sitting right here. I mean, I like it like this because, I mean, I'd rather have it like this than to not be able to use it. Because I'd be like, fuck it, I'd throw a family reunion over here. I'll bring a generator. Like, look at all this. Like that right there, that's just abandoned. Like, clean that motherfucker out. Clean it out. We could use that. I mean, if it was cleaned out nice, all this was just, you know, landscape, it'd be plenty of people over here chilling. It'd be people walking through here all the time. I'm telling you, that's the convention center right there. That's the new Panamanian Convention Center they just built. I wonder what they have in the plans for this shit. Cause this, I mean, shit, I wouldn't even let no cars or nothing down here. I would turn all this into restaurants that you gotta walk to, cause everything is walking distance from the causeway. This supposed, and really, they got some plans for it. I just hope it's not like what's happening on the other end down here. Cause they starting to put them couches and shit, spreading shit out, make it look like money. Whenever they start making it look like money, it ain't for regular people. And I don't like that shit. Start making it for who can afford it. Like shit like this, I'm pretty sure if this been empty since 1999, nobody probably own it. If I was the city, I would take it. Yeah, don't nobody deserve to have this. Like even that could be cleaned out, restructured, and just have vendors in there. Just make it for local vendors. You could sell them. The city could come through on. Look at that. Look. Look at this whole ant community. That's how we supposed to be living. We ain't doing nothing with it, but they making the most of it. Look at those mounds. You know what's so fascinating? These ants, they live here like you see them down there. They'll go get leaves from over there. Hey man, I just saw a bird or something on this side. Okay, I thought it was a parakeet or something. But see all these mounds? These ants will go over here, get these leaves, come down here and come across here and come back over here, right? The crazy part about that, look. Wait a minute, let me find the ant. Where you at, ants? Like this ant right here carrying this. You see that ant? That ant got a spot for itself over there. Like he got a home. Like he gonna return to a spot. Like that shit is so fascinating to me. But the crazy part about that is somebody looking down at me like, you see that nigga there? He got a home and he gonna return. Like I got my spot, that ant got his spot. But the difference is that ant belonged to a community of people working with him. Everybody got his back. You think if he didn't show back up, they're not gonna look for him? They probably know the minute he gone. Somebody out of position. That's what a community is. That's what a community is, organization. That's what those ants are organized. They have a plan for every goddamn thing. There's nothing that affects their life that they don't have a plan for, including us. They got a plan for us. They know we come through fucking their shit up. They've gotten used to us. See like that? Somebody supposed to be selling barbecue off of there. Yeah, those leaf cutter ants. You are 100% right. That's the convention center over there. Oh, that was a gym? Ooh, even think about right now. If that was just a community gym, clean that motherfucker out, put the weights in there. It's a beautiful place to work out. This is a storefront right here. All I see is jobs for locals. I see local jobs. That when I went and talked to them people in that hotel too. I want to see this ship. They stay occupied. Yeah, they filled up. On the weekend, they full. I was like, damn, I don't never see nobody sitting out on the balconies or nothing. Excuse me, maybe when I come back tonight, I'll look for the balcony. Damn, this ship is moving fast. Slow your ass down. How much? Oh yeah, I got about maybe 10-15 minutes of power left. Look at that black cat. Ash. Yeah, I see you. Actually, I don't have, what's my cat name back home? I can't remember my cat name back home. I've been so long. I got a black cat back at the house. We got a funny relationship though. I take care of her and she don't give a shit about me. Look how big that ship is. All that commerce. Now they can ship that from one country to another, but them bitches gonna make me empty my luggage out. Fuck you. I saw the Hong Kong monument, the Korean monument. Okay, well, why is a Korean monument in Panama? Was this part of them helping build a canal? Because a multitude of people went into building the canal. We don't want to forget nobody. Ain't none of that in English. Got the temple, got the obelisks around it. So what we got? 2, 4, 8 obelisks. They're like 10 steps. You want to count them. And this is in Korean and Spanish. Whatever that says. Okay. Let's walk back this way. I want to walk along the water. I mean, back over here. I just want to see that ship. Look at that. Ooh. See, look, that's all it takes. That's what it takes. It don't take a lot. It just takes us spending time together. When it don't, it's just us not appreciating that we can spend time together. You know what the crazy part about growing up is? Like I say, most of your childhood, you spend just taking everything for granted. To where my parents would probably have to drag us out to something like this because there wasn't no big name and all that shit. It's just us out in the park or something. Once you start realizing what life is about, that's what you miss the most. You miss the stuff that meant that it seemed like it didn't have that much of a factor at the time because we allow ourselves to get caught up in that trap in our mind. But that's basically what it's all about. It's that right there and eating. It's us doing that and eating together. That's it. It's just us spending our lives together. The more quality relationships we build, the more quality lives we can live. Look at this big ass thing. Most of this stuff, though, I think it deteriorated to the point they're just gonna tear it down. I think it could be salvaged. I don't know, because that's the other part of it. The stuff, if we built it today, we'd have to tear it down in a year or two. But because it was built so long ago, it was built when we had a community. That's what's still holding that together. As crazy as it sounds, the better tight-knit community we have, the better shit we will build, the longer it lasts. Because when we had community is what instills pride in us. And that pride passes on to our work, our life. It's just a reflection of us. That's why they say everything that was made back in the day is better. Because it was built, we were better people. We were built for it to be better. What monument is that? That's let's walk around this. I ain't walking around, walk through this grass. I should have walked around. Omar. Oh, this the dude that got the plaza. He got a plaza in Costco. This is his grave? 1929, 1981. Wow. I walked by here a couple of times. I didn't know that's who that was. All right. Conrad gave me a whole rundown. Not Conrad. It was another guy. I haven't been able to find him. There was an American over here that was, they say he came over here a big businessman, but he ended up in Costco. He was he had a drug problem. I haven't seen him since I've been here. I hope ain't nothing happened to him. All right. Signed a treaty The handbag. Oh, he the one signed the treaty. Yeah, that about 81. Is that when they got the canal back? Oh, I thought that was about 90. Okay. I'm trying to get the math straight in my head. Because I know about 94, 95 is either when they got the canal back or... Damn, I used to have the dates. Because they had to redo the canal to widen it out. That's about the time they got it back. And then they had to do the construction to make it wider. Okay, that's them. I'm hearing music. I'm like, is that coming from me? I've been to, what part of Mexico? I've been to Cabo in Mexico. And then I was researching during the pandemic, because of that mass shit, a lot of places were shut down. I couldn't go because I wasn't vaccinated, but I go to Mexico. I was looking at going to Tulum. I was gonna go live in Tulum. But it's just that every time I looked at Mexico, and it's not a knock on it, it's just honest, Mexico just looked dusty to me. Like in Tulum, it just looked like I'd be surrounded by dust and walking down a road. It kind of reminded me of Texas. That kind of, but I was gonna stay on the beach side. I don't know. I don't know. But I did want to go to, what is it, Oaxaca? Where, what's the lady, is that her, Maria Santiago? The mushroom lady? I want to go there. I'll probably go there and do some mushrooms for her. So, I just want to go and just check the culture out with the mushrooms, all that shit. You know, that's how, how we got ayahuasca and mushrooms and shit like that. It all come about the same way. It be shit that's just indigenous to the people there that they've always used. That's what always kept them more human. And then you had these other cultures that didn't have, or they lost. I would think that's how the planet got fucked up. A culture had to come along, the first culture to relinquish its rites of passage. The rites of passage is what connects you to the planet. It's what makes you behave like a human. It's what makes you realize that you are of the planet and not your parents. And because we haven't had a rites of passage, all of us think we are of our parents. And so we act out in rage because we never got to transition from our physical parents to our spiritual parents, which is God. So that's why all those psychedelics used to be used in the rites of passage, because you have to be able to think beyond this world in order to connect to God. You got to know that there's something more than this world. See, if you haven't had a psychedelic, you can't really imagine this being hell and heaven right here on earth, because you've only had one perspective. But once you go get that spiritual perspective, then you can look at it through your new eyes and look at this world and be like, oh shit, this world is so much more than what I thought it was. That's why they only teach us in school. When I was in school, they taught us about the atom, right? And then they told us the atom had protons and neutrons and electrons, but they never said it was never anything beyond that. So everything in this world was just built off atoms, depending on what element they were. You see what I'm saying? So everything was made of atoms and elements. So whenever you was in life, if you looked at a tree, a table or something, in my mind, I could just break it down as just a bunch of atoms. And that's what I thought it was. That was way before quantum physics. But way before they started getting into quantum physics, they started discovering it's way more inside this atom than what we originally thought or what they told us. That's the original information that they suppress from us. They try to suppress as much information from us as they can, because God lets us know who He, she is every day of our lives. We don't need nobody here to tell us about God. God tells us about Himself. If wasn't nobody here but you, you're going to figure out there's a God here. If wasn't nobody here but this world is fucked up. It's probably more fucked up than where I came say it's more fucked up than it's ever been. Because there was a period of time, let's think with our consciousness right now. They telling us in history. There was a time they dropped them bombs on Japan, right? Hiroshima, Nagasaki, 2 different bombs. You know, them motherfuckers hadn't had that technology less than 6 months, because that came from Marie Curie and her husband. Them niggas was working on that shit. They were working on microwaves. They were working with radiation with no protection because they didn't know what the fuck radiation was. But the minute them motherfuckers figured, and these were scientists trying to help or change the world. It's just that the other men that run the world, just like they show in the movies, they always run in and take it and turn it into a weapon and use it for power. And that's what they did. The minute they got that bomb, so for them to be like, oh, these people don't need nuclear weapons and these people are not responsible enough for to have it. You niggas ain't responsible enough to hold a goddamn ounce of gunpowder. We need to take it from you niggas, because the minute you got an opportunity to use it against another human being, you did. And what I be trying to imagine, that shit to me be like, remember on Star Wars, which one was it? The Empire Fights Back or some shit? No, it was on one of the newer ones where Yoda was when Anakin turned on the Jedis and he went and killed all them kids. When Yoda was like, he felt that disturbance in the Force. I gotta attribute it to something like that. I figure everybody on the planet had to feel like that when they dropped them bombs. We lost so much of ourselves. There's no way you could exist on the planet and not feel that. You know what I'm saying? We just lost hundreds of thousands of lives. Nah. That shit make me want to ride right now. I don't give a fuck who it is. You don't do that to nobody on this planet. You don't allow nobody to get away with that shit. That's how far we've gone. But at the same time, you can look at it like we had to go this. It's like the butterfly and the caterpillar and the butterfly. You got to go through some extremes to get some extremes. The music, the culture, everything we created while we've been in this distraught state is unique to us, because we couldn't have done it no other way, because we've never suffered so far. We've never had so many people on the planet suffer so other people can live. And through that suffering, some people have created new ways to live, and some people through their suffering have created new art, new things that we never would have seen before. But it's the cost of it. We can't let that go without making sure we don't waste nothing, because we be wasting people's lives. People had to die for us to get where we at. I'm from Houston, the Black Mecca. Down there chilling. Y'all don't know being retired and walking like this, it take this. It's the small things. That's nice as hell too, ain't it? What was that? But that's Under Pressure. Spanish version of Under Pressure. What I tell you? At least, hold on, I think. Pressure. Yeah. That's old Freddie Mercury in Spanish. Look at them boats sitting out there. Shit, it's beautiful out here. This is paradise. Beautiful. I always find myself walking through areas like this, because it's kind of like I be more at home in them them auto districts and shit. Walking through cars being worked on and shit. Supply warehouse. Oh, look at all these black cats. Ash, you calling me? See, I tell you, look at that cat just creep. You just can't rub a cat like a dog. Cat be like, what the fuck are you? The cat would like, you walk up to the cat and be like, oh, what, do you not know what the fuck I am? Oh, but this like on that's what I passed by. See where them lights are down there? That's where they got that carpet and shit at. No, it ain't. A little further down where that flag is at. That's actually really nice. They just redid them restaurants right there to look like that. But a lot of people that come right here, they going out. This is where a lot of them yacht trips and shit leave from. They walk out there to them boats, all that. I see a lot of families and all that type stuff over there. Tours and shit like that. But it's more local. I don't see a lot of expats or anything like that over there. I be seeing like Latin American people there taking off from there, going back and forth. And then down here, this is the Radisson. It just like sit by itself down here. They got a beautiful pool area, all the rooms, the view. The Bugey, the Bridge of America right there. This is all kind of like the predisposition before all that money could get here, because that money coming. This is already here. This is gonna be off the chain. But they gonna redo all of this going around that corner, because this is part of that new bridge they put up too. They gonna clear all this out. They gonna commercialize this area. Watch, make it like really touristy. Because I don't see why they wouldn't. It'd just be too much money sitting here. And that'd be good for the Panamanian people. All you're doing is trying to create good environments for people to come in here, but you don't want to lose yourself in doing that. By meaning you want to keep it for the Panamanian people the whole time. You building something to attract tourists, but you don't want to make it to where the Panamanian people can't use it either. It's supposed to be, nah, don't price it out of Panamanian people. Have them down here working like slaves into some shit they can't enjoy. That's what black people did for years. That's that game they ran on us. But the new game is for everybody to be able to enjoy everything. And we gotta realize we doing this for, when the Panamanian people doing that, you doing that as hosts to host us when we come here. Just like when we go back home, we gonna host you when you come over there. Ain't nothing out of price. Actually, we need to be partnering up doing families like that, like Panamanian families, Colombian families. We need to be getting together, American families. We can get ahead of the curve because we finna be able to move around the world unlike any time before. That's what I was saying the other day when I started on that blockchain and crypto. Because I travel and I'm in the blockchain technology, I can look at a passport and put it with blockchain. I can see the future. Everybody's passport gonna be on blockchain. Once you put that passport on blockchain, when you know how they be talking about that Elon, that shit or whatever, that you get that little chip right here, or that little, any kind of like, oh shit, am I on? I done ran out of power.